It is. What's happening? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to work on our little Nite flare side truck. So today we're going to replace these worn out door weather stripping. This one here, as you can see, this one is all rolled in, and we're going to get our door to where it stops doing that. And we're also going to replace this driver's side mirror, and we're actually going to do the passenger side. This truck should have all black mirrors because it's a Nite with all the blacked out trim. So that's today's project. So let's dive into it and see what we can get. I know you guys have heard me talk before about getting stuff from Rock Auto. I bought a lot of this stuff months ago. This is all made by a company called Fairchild. So this is our inner and outer. I'm going to replace both. As you can see, this one here is dropped down in there, so the inside is broke, but it's also real hard. As you can see, I just pulled on it and broke it. So we're going to replace this piece. We're going to remove this door panel, clean it up, and dive into it. So we've got the door panel removed, and we're going to go ahead and remove this piece. Now the mirror actually has a bolt here and then two on the outside. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people will take these bolts out here and can't get the mirror out and don't realize you got to take the door panel off to get to that bolt. Now somebody's replaced it. That's not the original bolt. But this mirror is actually broke anyway because there's a bar that goes from here to here. It's broke off. Another common problem that happens with these door panels is this weather stripping will come loose. And what I'll do is, and I'll demonstrate on the new pieces, I will actually take right in there 3 spots, here, here, here. I'll drill an 1/8 inch hole, put an 1/8 inch pop rivet to actually pop rivet this to the door panel. Because what happens is the door panel is just plastic, and you can see this little spot here is broke. And that's really common because this actually has probably been broken for a long time. Everybody yanking on it. I'll replace all these push pins with new ones, every one of them. So when I put it back together, the door panel will be nice and tight and won't rattle. We're also going to put a set of speakers in this door while I got it apart, so that hopefully I won't have to take the door back apart in the future at all. That's the plan. So now we're going to pull this weather stripping out, which is kind of hard to do and hold the camera at the same time, but as you see, it just pulls right out. Now what I'll do next is I'll actually unbolt this vent window. A couple Phillips screws there. And right down there, oops, right down there is 11 millimeter. I'll loosen this up, get it out of the way. That way I can fish the new weather stripping in and move the glass over. So I don't have a camera person, so I'm gonna have to sit this down and go at it. So I got the old mirror off, and this is the arm I was talking about that was broke off. Now what happens is this goes inside the door, such as that, and bolts to that hole there. Now I've seen a lot of guys try to remove these mirrors off of these OBS trucks. They'll just take the 2 outside screws off and think that they can take the mirror off. And what happens is you break that arm off. So the mirror does not just bolt on and come right off. You have to remove the door panel in order to get the other bolt out to change the mirror. Like I said, this one's already broke. You can see it. So I'm gonna hit this with a buffer across here and there, clean that all up before I put the new mirror on and replace the weather stripping. So sit tight. So now I got it all cleaned up. As you can see, I cleaned the door jambs all up. Wiped her all down real nice. We got a new weather stripping in along here, or your window felt, whatever you want to call it. Putting a set of speakers in, and we got our new mirror on. Still need to adjust the door a little bit. That striker is just out a little bit, but you can see there's our finished product. And we'll move on to some other stuff on this truck. Now, I did both sides. I got a new set of taillights coming for it. Because at one time, I don't know if you can really see it, but at one time it must have had something on it. You can see it kind of faded the taillight. But got her all cleaned up. Now the windows roll up and down real nice. and no more broken window felts. They're nice and clean. So, new speakers in. I got a new stereo coming for it. That's going to be next. Next, I'm going to replace this one little broken vent, and then the dash. We're going to do a dash repair. It's very common on the OBS trucks. The corner of this dash will break. You can take this kick piece off, and there's a bracket you can buy that pop rivets to the dash and then bolts back up to where the dash went. It's a metal piece. Stop the dash from doing that. Very common on these trucks because the dash is plastic that they do that. So it's getting there, one piece at a time, not in a big hurry. And that's how the door should close on these trucks. You should be able to just take these doors, close them just like that. But the Nite Project's slowly coming along, one piece at a time. Did spend a little time yesterday and hit it with a buffer. I do not have any plans to paint this truck. Everybody asked me if I'm going to paint it. No, I'm not going to paint this truck. I'm going to leave it just like that. Tops of the fenders are faded, and I'm leaving it like that. I think it looks cool. But at the end of the day, it's a 92 truck with the original paint, and I kind of like it like that. I mean, it gives the truck a little bit of character. I'm pretty pleased with it. You know, like I said, I need to go over it again, but that's the initial cleaning up. Got our wheels on there. I do got to get the center caps on. The only reason I didn't put them on was I had to order 2 new dust caps for the front, and plan on pulling them back off. But also got for this truck that I'm going to maybe get on maybe later this evening, because I'm done doing a little bit of work. I bought the lower valance for a Lightning to put on the front of this truck. I think I'll set it off. Someday I am going to have to do something with this fender. As you can see, this fender's got a little hickey right there, and that was how I bought it. But, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a 92 truck that's been owned by probably 30 different people. But I'm pretty happy with it. I think it turned out pretty good for as rough as this thing was when I bought it. So, holla at your boy. Spent 3/4 of the day working on that, so I want to knock this out tonight and then finish this thing up, because I've got more motor jobs out there to get done, and I got had a customer's car at an alignment shop, and somebody stole the cats off of it, so need to get in here on the lift. I just ordered the cats. They'll be here tomorrow, the next day, so I got to finish that up too, so I need the lift. So let me get at it. Holla at your boy. Keep it reals. Catch me on the next one.